Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Taurus connection reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so what's going on between Capricorn and Taurus? What? All right, let's see. So we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, and you deserve love. You are lovable. And we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like someone is feeling less than within this relationship. And I feel like that's why we have you deserve love, and I feel like that's why we have unrequited love. Is because you have to be able to love yourself for someone else to love you. If you're angry with yourself, if you are thinking negative about yourself, how can you expect someone else to, sorry, not that they can't love you, because I feel like that's kind of harsh to say. But if you're always saying negative things about yourself, and there are people around you that will support you and that will say, no, you're not, you're good, you're a good person. And if you keep saying, no, I'm not, I don't deserve this, and you say all of these negative things, that person who is trying to support you is going to give up. Because they're like, I'm tired of trying to tell this person that they are lovable, that they deserve love, that they deserve the best, that they are a good person, right? And sometimes we have those friends that we keep trying to tell them, like, you are beautiful, you are kind, you are giving, you are good. And that person will say, no, I'm not. And it's like you do that, and then you just get exhausted with that. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can't be in that energy again anymore because it's affecting me. Like I've tried and tried and tried to show this person that they are a good person and that they deserve the best, but they just don't want to listen. And that can be exhausting. And so I feel like someone is that, like, that may be what's going on in this relationship, is that one person is feeling very negative, one person is feeling, and the other person is trying to support and say it's okay, but then I feel this negative energy in there, that somebody is feeling like they're less than. And that would definitely turn someone off, right? Like I was saying, it's like you can support that person for a while, but then it's like, okay, it's become too much. Like bringing out your playful side and your happy side and your light side, like that's what, yes, we have those times which are more difficult to have people around us, but for the most part, people like to be around people that are happy and playful, and, that they are in a good mood, and that they're feeling positive, and that they're not surrounded by dark clouds all the time. Yes, we have those things that we go through, right? And we have those times where we do have those dark clouds that are around us, and that's fine for us to go through that. But if it's turning into, month after month, year after year, that it affects the people that are around, right? That's, again, what I was feeling, this devil that could represent Capricorn, but I also feel like it could turn into a toxic relationship, right? Because it will feel like that it's a burden of a relationship. That it could also be like those toxic things that person is doing is always putting themselves down and being in the negative. I mean, we have those times where we're in the negative, and that's okay, but it's like when it turns into weeks, months, years, it's something that maybe has to be looked at or dealt with. And maybe that, I feel like there's some very heavy energy in this reading, definitely, without a doubt. We have 4 of Swords. And then the World. I feel like maybe somebody needs to step away. I feel like somebody is feeling like they want to maybe step away, or they have that time to themselves to really look at what it is that they want within this relationship. I definitely feel like there's someone that wants to walk away. Because I feel like the other person's energy is affecting them. I feel like maybe it's become too much. That this person, like this playfulness is over here, but then there's all of this heaviness over here. And I feel like someone is trying to get back to the playful, the lightheartedness. And that's maybe how the relationship started, right? And everything was good and playful and everything was fun-loving and it was on a very high note. But then maybe after some time, some things started happening. And maybe this person has been supportive, but it's kind of getting to the point where they're like, I don't know if I can deal with this anymore. I don't know if I can hang in there. I don't know if this is what I want for the rest of my life if things can't change. Kind of questioning that. Questioning the relationship and the connection. Is this a toxic relationship? You know, does this person who is feeling this energy, are there things, you know, do they need to, you know, work on this by themselves and to really sort through this, right? And to get some help. It definitely is a heavy reading. But these things happen within a relationship, right? I mean, that sometimes it's like we start off together and we're having fun and good, and then things go, people pull apart. They go in their own directions. They're not feeling that connection anymore, right? Sometimes people, you know, hide their struggles when they first start a relationship, but then when you're with the person for a while, you start to see all these things. And then you kind of question, well, is this what I want to be around? Is this what I want to be in? I want a lighthearted, good connection, fun connection relationship. I don't want all of this toxicity in a relationship. I feel like one person is struggling and one person, I feel that both people are struggling, but one person is struggling with, you know, they want to be happy and have a good relationship, but they want to support this person, but they feel like they can't do it anymore because it's become too much. But there's one person that has this very heavy energy, and that it's something that I feel has to be, you know, when they're ready, worked with. Questioning the future and the stability of this relationship. I definitely feel that someone is questioning that. And saying, can I be a partner with this person? So I feel like it's having to look within and decide what it is that you really want. And then if it is you want to work on this relationship, that you have to have these conversations, and that you'll have to talk things through and to say how you feel, and then see how that other person reacts, and then go from there. I feel like there's definitely some communication that needs to be worked through here. Someone is trying to make a decision. Someone is definitely trying to make a decision here. They're trying to weigh things out. I don't feel that they've made an exact decision, but they're weighing the sides. They're weighing things out. Emotions. Queen of Cups. This is very emotional for everyone all the way around. Again, Two of Wands, making a decision. It's an emotional decision. Definitely. I feel like there is somebody who has a very emotional decision that they need to make. There's a lot weighing on this. There's a lot going on. But again, I feel like the most important thing is to look within, and how do you really feel, and where do you feel you can put the 100% effort into? Is it 100% effort in working on this relationship and getting through this and communicating and getting past this? Or is it 100% that you need to walk away because this has become too much and this has become very heavy? Or is it, do you just need some time to yourself? Like you just need a break, right? Maybe it's kind of walking away from the situation temporarily just to figure out how you feel. Maybe each of you need to figure out how you feel and see what changes can be made. A lot's going on here, a lot's happening, but Again, I feel like the most important thing is, how do you feel inside? What is your true feeling inside? Because that's what you're going to give the work and the effort to. That's what you're going to focus on. If you say, okay, I'll work on this relationship, but you're not 100% in it, or that's not what you're really feeling, then it may work for a couple weeks, but then you're just going to be back in this situation again, and then it'll just build up some resentment. And it's really not going to help anything, even though that's hard to do. Sometimes we have to go through that process, say, yeah, I'll work through it, and then it just like, in a couple weeks or a couple months, you're back here again. And it's like, okay, we're back here again. And it's like, sometimes we just have to repeat this cycle again and again and again until we finally have that confidence in our decision on what it is that we want to do. Sometimes we keep giving people chances, right? We keep giving them chances. Well, maybe they'll change this time. They said they'll change. Maybe they'll change this time, and they don't. And you end up in the same situation. And sometimes we just have to go around in that circle and have that person disappoint us again and again. Sometimes it's months, sometimes it's years, right? I mean, I've definitely been in those relationships where it's been years of people saying that they're going to change and they're going to be better, and it's not going to, and they don't. They're good for a little bit, and then they're back, and then it's the same old thing, and it's like, oh my gosh, asking myself, why do I keep putting up with this? And maybe that's what it is here, is that you have to just keep putting up with that until you're ready to just be 100% in your decision. And you have to keep playing this a loop. But there's definitely a lot of emotions here, a lot of feelings, a lot of questioning what's going on in the relationship. Whatever this toxic behavior is, I don't know what it is. There's definitely that energy that's there, whatever that represents for you within your relationship. But I feel like this person that is trying to make the decision is not feeling the love anymore. Like, they're not feeling that connection anymore. That is fading. That doesn't mean that it can't come back, but it's something that is going to have to be worked on. And it has to be two people working together on the relationship. It can't be one trying and one not. It has to be the two people. All right, so let's get an animal oracle and close out. The miracles are endless. Absolutely, the miracles are endless. And I feel like if the both of you can be on the same page and want to fight for this relationship, then the miracles are endless and it can happen. Because we do have this Lover's card here. So I do feel that there is a connection here, but I just feel that you both have to be on the same page. That you both have to be willing to fight for the relationship and make some compromises and make some changes, and having communication and being true with the way that you feel and working on this together. And I feel like this could really bring you closer together. It can be a very strong relationship, but right now, I just feel like the two of you are separated. I feel like the two of you are not on the same page. Like, there's this Devil card in the middle that is creating a lot of chaos. It's someone on this side and someone on this side. Someone's thinking about leaving. Maybe you're both thinking about leaving. But I do feel that there is a connection here. And maybe that's what's kept you together for this long. And maybe that what could bring this miracle together and work this out. But this is totally up to you guys. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.